All right, now let's check on the markets over here in Nigeria. The NSE All Share Index rebounded today after 8 days of consecutive losses. The NSE All Share Index gaining about 0.2%. And of course, like I did mention earlier, we are seeing the strengthening of the Naira in the parallel market, even though in the interbank market it continues to be stable, somewhere around 199 to the dollar. Rotimi Fakayejo, Managing Director at Enterprise Capital Partners, joins us on the line from Abuja to review the trading day. Rotimi, thank you very much for joining us today. Like I did mention, a bit of a moderate gain, about 0.2% up. I'm not sure it's something that is exciting people, but I guess it's a good opportunity to talk about calling the bottom of this decline. Now that we're seeing pressure on the oil price, some are suggesting that we may even see the market fall further. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think for the market bottoming out at this level, I think is quite evident from what we've seen so far. But at the same time, with the pressure on the foreign on the revenue base of the country, I think it's quite another different ball game. But I think more so one of the things that has not allowed the market to really move or get the kind of excitement it should is because of the foreign portfolio investors actually staying away at this time, maybe hoping that the Naira is going to be devalued. But now that they've seen that Naira is gaining strength, I think it's going to turn into serious confusion. So I believe that the situation is definitely going to change, and maybe the little gain that we are seeing today will be quite sustained tomorrow.
All right, so you think that we'll sustain this gain, but where do we go from here? Are we likely to see the markets within a very narrow trading range, or do you think that we're going to see a significant movement to the upside?
And I think with what has happened today, a lot of investors like to sit on the fence watching how it's going to go before they start taking investment decisions. I think the way it is, it may not really be so bullish tomorrow, but I think there's every likelihood that this will be sustained. And then maybe in the neighborhood of 0.5 or 0.6, but not, I don't really think it may actually exceed anything above 1%, except if the likes of the major big players in the market, the likes of Dangote Cement, actually turn around, gain much more than they did today, and we see some strength in Nigerian bureaus. That is only the thing that may actually put the market higher than expectation. Okay,
but what's the likely impact of the lower oil price? There's been a lot of news that are negative for oil recently. We're hearing about what Iran could do, and of course we're seeing slow growth in China. So your take on the outlook for the oil price and the likely impact on the market?
I think for the impact of the oil price, I think we've seen much of that already. It's already crystallized into what we are seeing presently within the economy. But at the same time, I think if the price further goes down below $50, then it may really impair the growth of our economy, and that also may affect the market. But one thing that is very clear is as soon as foreign portfolio investors really see that the Naira may not go down lower than this, they are going to pour in their dollars, and the market will definitely be the beneficiary of it.
All right, so if you're right and we see those foreign investors come back to the market, what do you think they will be buying for a savvy investor? Which stocks do you think are looking attractive right now?
Well, I think if you look at it critically, majority of the sectors have not been really doing well, except for the building materials sector, that is the cement industry. And I think for the food and beverages, they've not really done well at all. And these are some of the major companies that they've really been putting their money on. The banking sector is not so exciting for now, but I think there are some securities within that sector that is really very attractive. The likes of Zenith Bank and Diamond, and also Guarantee Trust Bank. So I think they definitely will be looking in that direction.
All right, Rotimi, let's leave it there. Thank you so much for speaking to us today. Rotimi Fakayejo, Managing Director, Enterprise Capital Partners.